Well, here we go. Okay, the name of this video is called The Great Globe Excuse. Um, this is a quick video based on a video that Taboo Conspiracy brought out in the past few days, and it's off of his old channel, I think. It's based on an observation by BLMSB69 from Santa Barbara out to East Anacapa Island and the Anacapa Lighthouse. Okay, so just to show, I see. So just so you can see, so the distance was 33.64, right? 33.64 was the distance in miles between BLMSB 69 and the Anacapa Lighthouse. Okay, so that's what we're working on here. Okay, so what this is about is not the observation itself, because this is all covered in Ben's video and in BLMSB 69's video. So this is about the globe excuse that's needed to explain this, right? So here is an image from that, right, that I took a still from that. Here is a cleaned up version of that image, okay? So remember, I'm just gonna make this bigger so you can see it even bigger. So this is, they need to claim that this is not really there, right? They need to claim that the globe Earth has unbended, right, and straightened itself out to the point where BLMSB 69 could see this platform with the horizon way behind it, and behind two other platforms, the horizon right behind Anacapa Island and the Anacapa Lighthouse. So, but this one here is 11 miles away, but everything behind it is supposed to have been lifted up, basically, right? This is how they describe it. So a lot of our opposition think that the line of sight is bending around the globe Earth. No, the globe Earth in their globe maths excuse is claimed to unbend, keeping the line of sight straight, showing you things in a straight line from your eye line, or from your eyes in a straight line, that you shouldn't, within their model, be able to see, right? That's how they do that, right? It's nonsense, but that's what they have to do. That's what this is about. So this is, right, this is 11 miles away, and the video, Ben's video, Taboo Conspiracy, he goes through and shows all the measurements and all the rest of it for distance and the location, blah, 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 right? So let's go to the maths, right? So what they need to do is they need globe over 6-hour excuse maths, right? So just 1 second, just going to take this down. So here is the calculation for finding out what size globe you're on today, right? So this is from Adam Meakin, right? This is his equation. Third of not knowing what size ball you're on today, question mark. Simply observe your distance to the horizon, D, input with your observer height, H, and as if by magic, instant peace of mind. Plus, as an added bonus, you get a calculated value to base your further geometric assumptions on, right? So we have to come up with an effective radius. So R equals 2640 by the multiplied by the distance to the horizon squared, divided by the height, right? So so globe over 6-hour excuse maths. So 33.62 miles multiplied by 33.62 miles is 1,130.3044, right? Then 1130.3044 multiplied by 2640, right, equals 2,984,003.616. Then this number, 2,984,003.616, divided by the observer height, which is 102 feet, equals 29,254.937. So then we must take this, I rounded it off up to 55. So 29,255 divided by 3956. 3956 is the correct globe Earth radius, not 3959. Although 3959 is, the reason they say 3959 is because it's the mean radius between what would be the polar and equatorial circumferences. But the reason they say 3959 is because they have to claim that their equatorial circumference is greater than their polar circumference, right? But the only reason they have to claim that, just for people who don't know, and the reason they're not stating this number, is because within their model, they have to claim that they're rotating at a sidereal rate to explain the stars, the movement of the stars. So consequently, they have to then claim that there's been centrifugal force causing the equator to expand out, right? That's what they must claim. So basically, bit by bit, the globe is flattening out, right? That's basically what they have to claim. But the mean radius between what their equatorial radius would be and their polar radius is 3959, right? So it's not incorrect, but it's not, for geometry, it's wrong. Because, and the reason it's wrong is because their actual globe is a perfect sphere. And the reason it's a perfect sphere is because, excuse me, it's the meeting at two ends of any two opposite longitude lines, corresponding longitude lines meeting. That means it's 21,600 nautical miles. And when you turn that into a globe, this will only be turn that into statute miles, it's going to be 24,856 or 856. So the radius works out as 3956, right? I think to that, if I remember. I remember doing the maths anyway, it worked out 3956. But anyway, that divided into 29,255 gives us 7.395, right? And that 7.395 multiplied by 6 gives us 44.370481, blah, 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 right? So their effective radius of 29,255 statute miles, right, equals out at 44.4 over 6 or correction. So their excuse for what we see here, right, for this observation to be possible, right, from here in Santa Barbara at 102 feet to Anacapa Lighthouse, right, their excuse is 44.4 over 6R. So that's what they must claim for this. So what that looks like is this, right, if we were to look at it visually. So here is, let's just say, BLM SB69 on that day. And as we zoom out, right, we can see the effective globe. This here is the globe itself, right? And here we see the globe itself and its circumference. Sorry, just going to move this down. Circumference of 24,856. Then you have the effective circumference, which is 183,814.5, right? So that's what they must claim their globe to be. Then you have an arc length of 24,800. I have it at 858, should be 856, but it just left in the extra 2 miles. It doesn't matter. So, so this arc length here along the top, this green arc length, this serrated arc length, that is what their globe here, this is what they must claim that this, right, this sphere here, this circle becomes, right? So when we zoom out, right, it's going to move out, so move some of these out of the way if I can, right? Right. So when you zoom out, this is what you end up seeing. I'm just going to remove that one together. I don't need it there for the moment. So this is what you end up seeing. So basically what I'm trying to say is this serrated green line here, that is what that circle in the middle there, right, get rid of that, don't need that again. And that's what that circle in the middle becomes, right? So they must claim that they are now using a globe of 183,814 miles in circumference. And that this globe in here, this 24, just under 25,000 mile globe, has become this serrated arc length here. That's what they must claim. So that's how ridiculous their model is. That's how ridiculous their maths is. This is what they must claim. That for that day, on that day at that time, BLM ended up on a globe that was this size and not this size. So that's how ridiculous the whole thing is for them. But this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with crazy nonsense. But anyway, that's the globe excuse. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's the end of that. Bye.